What's up, everybody? It's your boy Poppy Pop from Hobo Skateboard Shop, and closing out my day off, my relaxed day, my snow day. Yes, it did snow and things got closed, so did the skateboard shop, and within that I searched for other means of rest and relaxation, so ended up at Barnes & Nobles, and which was a good thing that they was open, but I also kind of felt bad about, things when I was in there and noticing that how quiet it was and how empty it was. And at one point, I think I was like the only customer there. So I started feeling kind of bad, and then I was like, you know what, if I wasn't here, then these guys probably wouldn't be working. They probably would go home too. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm probably, keeping these guys here. They probably want to get home too. I know I would if I was in that situation, because I know I've actually been in that situation before. Not at Barnes & Nobles. It's just been in places where I'm like, look, if these guys basically wasn't so inconsiderate, because it's not like they're going to buy up the whole store, we probably could all go home too. But eventually, they eventually closed out early anyway. More customers came in, and I guess, I started feeling a little better about that situation. But still, regardless of the fact, yeah, they still closed early. So I got up my little stuff, and went and bought the Thrasher and Transworld skateboarding magazine that I will read later to enjoy the rest of the day on my day off for my snow day. So yeah, and while I was in there, of course, I did check out some skate video parts and things of that nature and enjoying those, and found out some new things and found out some interesting things too. And I just wanted to go ahead and recap and talk about is that if you didn't know, Keelan Dad and Baby Scumbag and Baby Scumbag's manager, whatever his name is, I can't think of it at the moment, all got arrested for performing a lewd act on a minor, a lewd sexual act on a minor. And that's that in a nutshell. But that's, we don't know the 100% facts of everything. That's what we do know. That's the truth. All right. How it all went down, how it all played out, who's innocent and who's not, we don't 100% know that yet. So, with that being said, and I don't know how old this piece of information that I just found out about is new to me. I don't know how new or old it is to you, if you know anything about it. But Nyjah Huston, who's one of my favorite skaters, I mean, he is definitely on my top 10 favorite skaters of all time, and made a comment about the situation and on his Twitter page or something, and he posted a picture of all three of those guys, Keelan Dad, Baby Scumbag, who his name is something Fernandez or Jason, I don't know, but and as manager, they all together, and he put on there like something like dumped or busted or some shit, like that. And under he goes to say that these are the type of guys that give skaters a bad name. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, whoa. Later, now he took it down and reposted later a comment on his Twitter page that said that he had a conversation with KD, Keelan Dad. Once again, one of my favorite skaters, if I didn't say that before. He had a conversation with him, and he said that he was, he totally supports him. He believes his statement, whatever, and wishes him the best, hopefully get south everything. So he took that down and basically apologized However, for like doing that before he got all the facts off, which was a good idea because earlier, Keelan Dad had put on, sent out a tweet that said that please hold judgment before we know all the facts, because he turned himself in, and the only reason he turned himself in is because his name was brought into the situation with so he and his lawyer went and turned themselves in. Now at the current moment he's only charged with 3 other charges. I think that's right. You can look it up yourself, but in other words, he basically saying that, if you ask me, we don't know the facts to it, full facts yet, but he was like, please hold judgment till we know all the facts. He was like, and I understand how this look, and no way am I out to hurt anybody. And now it's like, yeah, that's true. We may until we start labeling these guys as monsters or pedophiles or whatever, how about we hold on to the facts? I mean, that's to say the least. How say it, but in Nyjah's situation, that's cool to say that to us, and that's we get a pass if somebody like one of us, that's not this close to these guys, that don't know these guys that well, not in that circle, would do something like that. And then, but for somebody like Nyjah Huston to do it to somebody that he knows well, I don't know how strong their relationship is. Apparently, they're strong enough. They was sponsored by some of the same people at one point. They know the same, hang around the same circle of people. So apparently, he could get in touch. He could have got in touch with him or asked him the deal before he, recklessly posted something like that up there. But yeah, for somebody like him to do that in that way and in that manner, kind of makes Nyjah look like a jerk. I love Nyjah. Love him to death. Has nothing to say about his skateboard and anything like that. But yeah, when you do that to somebody that you know fairly well, I don't know how well but at least you know him well enough to have his phone number or get in contact with somebody that can give you a little bit more information before you recklessly post things up like that on a Twitter page. Kind of, it kind of makes me look like, like now that was kind of a jerk move, man. Hop in your Lamborghini and go, chill out. Go do something else, but don't start calling out people's names like that and then label them as bad people that's giving you a bad name and stuff like that. Because you can circle back to all the other skaters prior to this, way before this, that did things that actually gave the look of skaters and skateboarding a bad name. But not once did anybody we see anything like that pop up, on a level of like somebody like Nyjah Huston, on that skater echelon level, post these things up about him. Because only thing I hear was constantly things like, yeah, we should, I'm wishing him the best and, his quick return out of jail or something like that. And, I hope he stays strong or something like that. But what was all of that with, when it was them? Now, like I said, I don't want to. I'm not trying to go there. Make this, put this on another platform or level, anything like that. I'm not going to go there this time. Won't happen this time. But, yeah, be a little bit more careful, Nyjah Huston, when you do things like that, when you talk about guys like that. But as it stands, like I say, I'm Poppy Pop, enjoying my snow day, my day off, and hoping you doing the same, or whatever you're doing, hoping you enjoying it and having a good day. And I'm signing out, y'all. 2 fingers.